Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm very excited to show you guys today the work that I've put into this specific video. I asked my accountability group that I'm in charge of what they need help with, and a lot of them were saying it was healthy eating. So what I did was I wrote down what my process was, and I was like, okay, I need to show these people how they can be more effective when they're going out and they're spending their money on food, and we don't want it to go to waste, right? So I wrote down the steps, and then I'm going to be sending you guys a link to some amazing Google Sheets that I created for you all with shopping lists that you could take right to the store along with the meal plan, so you be ready for a full week of food and you will not have to go anywhere else for food. Okay, I'm your girl. I'm putting it on paper. All you have to do is go there, swipe your card, and then eat. Okay, so the very first thing I do when I am going to go grocery shopping is I pick what store I'm going to go to. Usually I'll look at the ads first, but I really wanted to, at least for this video, go to a store that I felt like had similar prices and kind of a similar layout to the stores that everyone in my accountability group would go to. So I chose a store called Kroger. They are part of a larger group. I'm not sure what the name of the other stores in that group are, but it's very similar to what I would say is like a Giant up in the Northeast, Giant food stores, and then kind of similar to a Food Lion down in Florida, if they still have those down there. I don't know anywhere out in the West Coast. I'm very sorry for my people there. I am looking for something that's similar for you. Maybe you can comment and let me know if you've been over to the East Coast and you know what Kroger is. But I picked my store and then I went online for their weekly ad. And the cool thing about Kroger is that they have it separated in two ads. They're having a huge sale on organic items. Um, and that being said, my family does eat mostly organic, and we have transitioned to being gluten free. It has helped with our health, it's helped with really mucus production. Sorry, a little TMI, but that is something that we're always just trying to stay on top of. So we are eating gluten free, so I really, really look for any sales on gluten free items because they are so expensive. So I went through the ad, and the cool thing about the weekly ad on Kroger is that you can click a button as you're going through it and click add to list. And if there's digital coupons on their website for those items, it's going to load that coupon as long as you have a login to your card, that card that you have, the shopper's card. If you go to any of those types of stores that have a shopper's card, use it. It saved me almost $40 on my purchase just by swiping the card at the end of the transaction and then going on here and doing the digital coupons. But you'll see it all of the time. You'll see the tag that says the card member price. Pay the card member price. You can give out fake information if you're afraid of giving your information out to people. Just make sure it's not 8675309. They've caught on to that, okay? But that being said, get all of the coupons you can. Why not save money if possible? If you want to take the time and look for the actual like paper coupons, you can do that. I sometimes do that. I do that on diapers because those are like $3 off a $24 pack. Why not do it? And then on top of a store sale, you're going to save a lot on diapers. That's mommy tip there, but I won't go into all the mommy tips. Okay, so I figured out what's on sale. Then I go to Pinterest. Okay, I'm a Pinterest girl. I like Pinterest. If you want some ideas on food, go to my food board. It has 93 followers. I don't know half of them, but they like what I like to eat. Okay, so I go on there and I look up 21-day fix meal plans, right? And I find a ton. I can eat the same thing over and over again, but I realize not everyone else can do that. So I started looking up multiple things that you can have at dinner so you're not having ground turkey over salad mix every single night for dinner. Probably why my husband gets mad sometimes. But I didn't do that for you guys. Don't worry, you're going to actually want to eat this food. So I put some meal plans together. And then I already knew the ideas for breakfast and lunch. So it was really more just like the focus on dinner. And these are not strict to like the 21-day fix containers. They're just getting you in line to that type of eating. If you are interested in that, please reach out to me and I'll get you more in line with how you need to be measuring the food and things like that. So I figured out what meals I'm going to be making, and then I looked up templates for meal plans, and I found a lot of cool stuff from each. But what I ended up doing is just making basically my own Google Sheet, and don't worry, I will be sending you guys a link over to this after I send the video. But I made 2 meal plans, right? So I made a meal plan for 4 to 6 people in a family, and then I made a shopping list that is in accordance with that. Next thing is a small family shopping list. So this is in line with what I will be doing or what I did. Some cool things to note in here, and I made a shopping list for that as well, don't worry, is I added some notes. You'll see there where it says Kirk, no Kirk, and then my friend Kim's baby shower at the end. So you want to think about that when you're making your meal plans, like days that you're not going to be home and you probably won't be able to cook a meal. So you might want to prep that meal to bring on the road. For me, when it's no Kirk, I'll probably have leftovers that day, or I'm going to buy less than what is on my shopping list that I made for all of you, because he's not going to be there. I don't need to have those leftovers in my fridge, and I don't want to waste food. So just something to notate for you guys if you have things coming up. Make sure you think about that when you're buying this food. So like I said, I made a shopping list for that amount of people in your family as well. And then I made links to all of those recipes that I found for you. I even told you how to make a caprese salad if need be, or a caprese sandwich. And then I just wanted to make a note here. I did account for some of the more rare condiments or spices that these recipes had, but I didn't say, like, if the recipe called for salt, pepper, chili powder, or cumin, I didn't add that to the grocery list. So you might want to look at these before you go shopping if you're out of the general spices, because you might need to pick them up. Little note. Sorry, yeah, I can adjust that in the future if it is an issue or anything. Okay, now let's talk about what's actually on this list. Okay. So we will look at just the large family meal plan, so this doesn't go on for too long. So for breakfast, I kind of alternated, and don't worry about reading this, I will tell you what's on it, but I alternated between basically 3 breakfasts I have every week. So day 1, we're talking 2 eggs, gluten-free toast, and salsa. Day 2, we're talking oatmeal and a banana. Day 3, peanut butter on toast and banana, and then we just repeat that from there. Now, I have coffee with my breakfast in the morning. I love the taste of coffee. It's not just like I need my coffee thing, which I do need my coffee thing, but I do really love the taste of it. So have what you want in the morning, but drink your water too. And then at about 10 o'clock, I accounted for a protein shake. So you guys do got to get your protein shakes. Get at least 13 grams of protein in that shake. If you can't do Shakeology, go to GNC, go to the vitamin shop, and try to find one that is along those lines, at least 13 grams of protein. Really, we want to be up in like the 20 grams, but Shakeology is the best when it comes to that. And then at about noon or 1, whenever you're able to eat your lunch, there's a repeat on the lunches because the focus is really, we're going to change it up at dinner time, and I'm not trying to make you guys spend a ton of money on lunch. So we have caprese salad alongside watermelon for day 1. Then we have like turkey and cheese sandwiches with chips for my husband because he doesn't need to work on losing weight really. But there are like healthy chips that he's having alongside some grapes, and I'm just gonna have the grapes. Then we have salad with ground turkey, salsa, tomato, and some hot sauce. It is really just like a little bowl of veggies on the bottom, and then ground turkey on top, and then your salsa and your seasonings on top of that. And it is so good, and it's filling. Then I have tuna on spring mix, tomatoes, and watermelon. That could be a tuna sandwich, or it can just be tuna on top of the salad mix. I do that when Kirk's not here because he hates the smell of tuna on my breath, and I won't get kisses from it. So I gotta do that for a no Kirk day. And then I repeat the turkey and cheese sandwich, caprese salad, and then the ground turkey burrito bowl, basically. Then for dinner, there's a snack before dinner. About 3 o'clock, everyone gets hungry. So the snack, we have carrots and hummus. Other days you can have Lara bars or RX bars, just some sort of like protein, just a tasty salty snack that you can have, or Greek yogurt, something that's good and filling. There's all those options there for you guys to alternate so you're not getting sick of the food. And then whenever you're able to eat dinner, we tend to eat dinner at 6 o'clock here. That's when I get Henry home from daycare, and he is ready to go for food as soon as he gets home. So I got to make something and then get it on his plate right away. So on Monday, we have turkey black bean chili with shredded cheese. So this is a crock pot meal, ladies. Put it in the crock pot, go to work, say bye-bye, or when you come home straight from work, put it in, put it on high, or you can cook it on a pot. Some of these recipes are also able to be made on the pot. If you're worried, if you've ever seen This Is Us, you might be worried about crock pots for the rest of your life. Then on Tuesday, it's homemade Mississippi roast with carrots and potatoes. Hail to the South. Sorry, I saluted with the wrong hand. Oh, sorry. And I did a Air Force salute. I'm sorry. Okay, but homemade Mississippi roast with carrots and potatoes sounds so good. It's like an au jus sauce on top of the roast, so it just sits in there all day. Then day 3 on Wednesday, we have Chinese pepper steak with green peppers and onions and brown rice. So we're talking a stir fry here over brown rice. On Thursday, we have salsa verde shredded chicken with shredded lettuce and brown rice. So that's just a container of salsa verde mixed in with the shredded chicken. So it's just very tender. And you can put it on top of brown rice or put it in some corn tortillas with the lettuce on top. Then we have spaghetti squash with meat sauce. If you haven't had spaghetti squash yet, you need to try it, okay? I know it sounds gross. You're like, it's veggies. It's never going to be as good as the actual noodles. You're wrong, okay? You're wrong. It tastes good. And you're going to go, oh, that's actually a green container, and I'm eating my vegetables. I think we can get some people to actually jump on the veggie bandwagon when they start the spaghetti squash, and you can have a ton of it, right? You feel bad when you have a huge container of fettuccine alfredo, but you're not going to feel bad when you have a half a boat of spaghetti squash with some ground turkey on it and then some meat sauce, or not meat sauce, tomato sauce on top of that. And you'll be like, whatever. I ate a lot and it wasn't bad for me. So we're going to try that. I want to hear what your thoughts are on it. Dad, you especially. And then Saturday, we have Cool Ranch shredded chicken with corn tortillas and shredded cheese on top of it. This is kind of like tacos, really. It's the cheat meal of the week, I would say, because we're taking like one of those ranch packets and putting it in with the chicken, which I'm not a big fan of, but I'm like, okay, guys, we got to bend a little bit. So you can do that, or you can just do some ranch dressing if you don't like those packets, in the crock pot with the chicken throughout the day, and then you can have those amazing tacos at night. Sunday, I'm going to make you guys like that spaghetti squash, so we repeat that meal there. And I'm sorry if you don't like it. You can yell at me. That's fine. Yell in the comments after you subscribe. The only thing that's really different with the small family meal plan is that I know you guys probably won't need to eat all that food. So you're going to have nights of leftovers. So Wednesday night, you're actually eating the leftover chili. And then on Saturday night, you're actually eating the leftover salsa verde. So it's like you're eating the same meal, like the tacos, just on Saturday that you also had on Wednesday. But that is it in terms of like the meal plans. In terms of the shopping list, I did want to tell you guys how I organize this for you, because I try to do my best to make it as easy as possible, right? So when I shop with a 1-year-old. He wants to lick the tomatoes at the produce stand. He wants to open up the package of puffs that I got him and eat them all in there. And I let him sometimes, like last night or tonight when I did it. But what I did was I tried to make it as quick as possible, so in and out. So I laid out the shopping list based off how the store is set up. So when I walk in, I see the produce right away to my right. Next is meat up in the back, and then we go to dairy, and then this is kind of in the center, and then this is at the end over here. So you can see everything is broken up. And I put exactly how much of each item you're going to need. This is for the large family. The other one, of course, is for the small family, so it has lesser amounts in each. Now, there were certain things that I didn't need for the meal plan that I had on here, and I put like a note, like right there, so blueberries for Henry. That's just in case someone wants like a different fruit other than watermelon or something like that. Or if you are a family and you know your kid needs a little something different outside of this meal plan, you can go ahead and add that on there. And then for the drinks, we really like to have LaCroix outside of water, so we added that to it. Just keeps us from drinking things like soda. And then for our treat, I did put the bottle of red wine, the bottle of Coke for his whiskey Coke. And that's really it. Oh, and our ice cream is our one treat for the week when we're alternating between alcohol and fat. So hopefully we won't need it, but that's we'll see. But that's the shopping list, guys. There is a cool app that my mom told me about that saves money. So I will go ahead and show that to you right now. It's called Ibotta, Ibotta. And all you do before you go shopping, I'm gonna let it focus. Focus on me. Come on. There we go. Well, let me just explain it to you. Okay. So this app allows you to look at the items that they have a discount on. So it might be, let's see here, 75 cents back whenever you buy this 8-pack of 2-liter Coke. Pepsi's not what I'm telling you to do. Only do this for stuff that you are going to buy. You'll click on that. I'm not buying that, I promise, guys. This is completely against everything in my being that I'm doing for you guys as well. You would just click on this plus sign here, and that's going to add the coupon to your records. And then once you go shopping, you will go ahead, you'll come back here and you'll just scan your receipt, and it'll tell you, perfect, we see the Pepsi purchase on here, and we see your coupon that you have. We're going to give you 75 cents back. And once you hit $25 back, you can get it sent over to your checking account, or you can just get a gift card to spend on Amazon or whatever provider that they have in here that you would like to use that money on. It's something that I just wanted to show you. If you want to save some money, make some extra bucks, go ahead and do it. I've been doing it really, honestly, for about a week. And I have $3.50 in cash back. Okay. And I was gone for a good bit of this last month. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. But that is it. I know. How long was this? 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm going to send this over to you guys right now, and I'm going to send the links to all this helpful information I made for you. I love your feedback, so please let me know what you think and what else you need, and subscribe if you like this video, if you want to be a part of accountability groups or interested in any of like the Beachbody products, just ask me and I'd be happy to help. Okay, bye.